Hello and welcome to Pirate News. I'm Moira Hansen.
And I'm Jackson Shank. On today's episode, we will be giving you the latest from across the campus, tri-state area, and the globe.
We will also have your Seton Hall sports update and the 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area.
Tonight from 6 to 7 p.m., residents will have a chance to socialize with other students to learn about their curriculum, their cultural backgrounds, and design puzzle pieces that represent their backgrounds. After the program ends, all the puzzle pieces will be put together to show how we all come together to form our community. Once again, this is tonight from 6 to 7 p.m. in Cabrini Hall, room 3100D.
After a long 2 years since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, we are beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel. The university cases have remained very low during the first couple weeks back on campus. As of February 16th, the university has 0 cases on campus currently. States, cities, and universities throughout our country are beginning to ease up on their mask mandates. For now, the Health Intervention and Communication team we have at Seton Hall has stated that the indoor mask mandate remains in place. On February 28th, Seton Hall will be providing a vaccination clinic on the South Orange campus at Bethany Hall from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You must register to attend, which you can do going to Seton Hall website.
The Student Activities Board is inviting students to an Enchanted Forest winter ball filled with an evening of dancing, hors d'oeuvres, desserts, and great company. It's sure to be an enchanting evening with visual elements and productions that's sure to enthrall and fascinate anyone attending. The dance is tomorrow night from 7 to 10 p.m. and capacity is limited, so make sure to sign up on Engage so you can join your fellow pirates in the Enchanted Forest.
The School of Diplomacy is excited to announce a partnership with FNA and the school's National Security Fellowship Program. The partnership will foster scientific excellence within the field of advanced network analytics to support the National Security Fellowship Program and its research for the U.S. State Department this academic year. FNA has partnered on similar programs across multiple academic institutions, including Imperial College London, University of Cambridge, and Northeastern University. Through this partnership and program, it serves as one of the ways that the School of Diplomacy helps to solve present international challenges and make a difference in the global community.
Now we'll send it over to Bobby Steiner for our Seton Hall Sports Update. Bobby?
Thanks, Jackson. Hi, I'm Bobby Steiner here with your Seton Hall Sports Update. On Tuesday, the women's basketball team dominated Butler, winning 84-55 at Walsh. Sydney Cook scored a career high and led the team with 35 points along with 10 rebounds. Lauren Park Lane scored a double-double of her own with 17 points and a program record 18 assists. Andre Espinoza-Hunter and Cortesia Dean scored double digits as well with 12 and 11. Their next game is on the road against DePaul Friday night. The men's basketball team is looking for a strong finish to the season as the Big East tournament rolls around. They face off against Xavier on the road on Saturday and play their final home game against Georgetown on Wednesday. With Selection Sunday less than 3 weeks away, they're projected 8 or 9. The softball team is looking to continue their strong start at the Libby Madsen tournament after going 3-1 in their Retriever round robin. Yesterday, they picked up a 5-3 win over the Fordham Rams with Lauren Kay going yard in the contest. They'll be playing doubleheaders Friday and Saturday, facing off against Nevada twice, Pacific, and Idaho State. And on Sunday, they'll be playing Pacific one more time. Lastly, the baseball team is seeking their first win of the season after getting swept by North Carolina last weekend. They'll be heading down to Miami for 3 games this weekend. On Friday, they'll be playing a day-night doubleheader against Michigan and Florida International University. After an off day on Saturday, they'll be facing off against FIU one last time before traveling to Fort Myers. That'll do it for today's Seton Hall Sports Update. Once again, I'm Bobby Steiner. Now back to Jackson and Moira at the desk with your local news.
Thanks, Bobby. Rutgers University has announced a promise to their students that they will go to school tuition-free if their families earn less than $65,000 a year under a new financial aid program introduced Monday that will also significantly decrease tuition for families that earn less than $100,000 a year. The program, called the Scarlet Guarantee, will be available to students on the State University's New Brunswick Piscataway campus starting this fall, officials said. The new initiative is tied to the Garden State Guarantee, a similar program launched by Governor Phil Murphy that will pay a part of the cost of the Rutgers program starting this fall.
Online sports betting New York debut reached $2.4 billion in wagers in 5 weeks, nearly $800 million in tax revenue, and a quarter of the entire nation's mobile sports wagers on the Super Bowl. New York's sudden transformation into the biggest bookmaking market in the nation is part of a stunning post-COVID reversal of fortune for the gaming industry. It is also a sign of the fast-growing appetite for sports betting in New York and across the country, a development that deeply worries addiction specialists.
Now we will head over to Jorge Rivera with your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Jorge?
Thanks, Moira. I'm Jorge Rivera with a look into the weather forecast for the next 5 days in the South Orange area. Starting today, Thursday, we'll be seeing an overcast while temperatures linger around the 30 mark with a high of 36 degrees and a low of 31. On Friday, be prepared to face some freezing rain with a high of 39 and a low of 19. The sun peaks out this weekend starting on Saturday with a high of 35 degrees and a low of 22. On Sunday, with a high of 42 and a low of 18. Expect partially cloudy skies carrying into next week Monday, where the high will reach 31 degrees and a low will drop down to a bitter 18 degrees. And that just about concludes our 5-day forecast in the South Orange metro area. My name is Jorge Rivera, and I'll turn it back to Moira and Jackson.
Thanks, Jorge. Last week, officials at Fisk University ordered a lockdown while investigators responded to a bomb threat on campus. This now marks more than 20 historically black colleges and universities that have received bomb threats in the last 3 weeks. By February 2nd, just 2 days into Black History Month, the FBI had identified 6 juveniles as persons of interest in the investigation. Since then, the bomb threats have continued uninhibited, in some cases against schools that had only just returned to uneasy normalcy after a previous threat.
Team USA's Erin Jackson becomes the first African-American woman to win Olympic speed skating gold medal. Jackson won the 500 meters Sunday with a time of 37.04 seconds, giving the American speed skating program its first speed skating medal of the Beijing Games and first individual medal since 2010. The 29-year-old Jackson, a former inline skater who switched to the ice shortly before the 2018 Olympics, joined fellow American Shani Davis as the only African-American athletes to win speed skating medals at the Olympics. Jackson's gold came after the native of Ocala, Florida, slipped at the U.S. trials and shockingly finished third, putting her spot on the Olympic team in jeopardy. But teammate Brittany Bao, who finished first at the trials, gave up her spot on the team to ensure Jackson would get to skate in Beijing.
That'll do it for today's episode of Pirate News. I'm Jackson Shank.
And I'm Moira Hansen. Have a great day.